that's the other thing that's always frustrated me is I would never let what happened to me happen to any of my sailors, right? I would, if you had been one of my guys, I would have never let that happen to you.
That's how I feel about my junior guys. You know,
Yeah.
I've died on a cross for plenty of them, but then nobody does it for you. It's just how that works.
It's and oh, by the way, if you do wrong, I got no problem telling you did wrong, right? I'll tell people all the time, I won't stand in front of you, but I'll stand right beside you.
Yeah.
Right? You do wrong, you do wrong. You got to be held accountable. That's it. I'm open to that. Tell me what I did wrong, and we'll be standing tall. But if it's nuance, if it's pettiness, if it's not your, if it's a, when I learned this ATG, when I was in a float training group guy, there's a difference between a recommendation and a hit, right? Yeah. Recommendation just means you think it would be okay if it went that way. Doesn't mean it has to be. And we leaders have got to learn that because none of us are perfect. And ultimately, it's the person who has the job's responsibility to make it work. And if they're not breaking any rules, if it's not illegal, unethical, or immoral, let it be. Don't be a problem starter.
Well, back to when I was there with you in Guam, kind of that fresh air was you came to me and you were like, well, I mean, I came to you, but then you were like, you see what's wrong and then we'll fix it. And then you never got in my way. Yeah, I remember we wrote an instruction, like an op ord that allowed those sailors, the MA is out there sweating their asses off, 89-degree humid Guam heat, full tactical gear. And I'm like, why can't they wear their Gore-Tex? They want to wear the Gore-Tex. And we got that passed. And now the MAs could wear their Gore-Tex on gate guard and maybe, I don't know, stop people from entering a little more comfortable. Who cares what you're wearing? And you get the job done. We got Spanish steps opened up. It'd been shut down. We got with the safety officer and base safety, and we set up a duty section. So many people could go down. I never got to go my whole time I was there, but because of you and I, the MAs, they're still wearing it today, and everybody gets to go see Spanish steps. They were never going to open that back up. So, I mean, those are just little things that I think we got accomplished in a short amount of time.
It really was.
That if you're in Guam, we did that.
We did do that. And you know what's funny about that, Gary, is when after I did that one video I did a while back when I was triggered that one day, right? I actually pulled back out my last eval that I got from that captain. And I read through that eval, my 1-of-1 EP eval that I got, freaking great freaking master. And it was all about Spanish steps, the gear. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, that wasn't me. Again, that's a reflection of my team.
Yeah.
But the captain gave me the overarching goals. I went to the mess and said, can we figure this out? And you guys did it, bro. And then all I had to do was knock people out of the way that were being freaking obstacles and get it done. Right?
You know what I got? I got a transfer NOB.
I remember.
And it wasn't his fault, but he was sitting in for they sent that CMC to New Jersey, if that tells you anything. Then the replacement was a senior chief AO, good dude. He gave me my transfer eval, and he's like, Captain's in there if you want to talk about it. And I just laughed at him. I was like, nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
Y'all do you.
I remember.